This evening, good morning. This evening we're going to be talking about approaching leaps when we're doing dictation. Not dictation, sight singing. So how I've always approached leaps and sight singing and how I would recommend that you approach leaps and sight singing is thinking about the note after the leap in relation to do, not in relation to the note that it came before. So this one doesn't really work very well. We're going to use that for something different. But so if you have, like, say, a leap of a fourth, and you're out in the middle of a key somewhere, and it can often be very difficult to count in your head, like, what's a fourth up from this note, what's a seventh down from this note. That can be really challenging. So today we're going to look at how to approach figuring out leaps by looking at how the next note relates to do. So the base skill that you have to have for this is that you have to be able to identify where do is in the middle of any sight singing example. So that's what we're going to do with this one. We're going to sight read this example pretty slowly, and I'm just going to stop you at a couple different points and ask you to sing for me where do is, just so that I can make sure that we're all solid on that skill, because it's necessary for what we're about to do. So we're in C. So if you guys could just outline the triad.
Do, 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 mi, sol, mi, do, sol, do.
Good. Okay, so just be ready, and I'm going to stop you at a couple different points in here and ask you to tell me where do is. So, here's your starting pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do, mi, sol, fa.
Stop. Where's do?
Do.
Restart there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mi, fa, sol, la, sol, la, sol.
If this is do, what's the solfege of the first note in the second measure?
Mi.
Good. That's where we're starting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mi, fa, sol, la, sol.
Where's do?
Do.
Okay. If that's do, what's the note that we're starting on back here?
Sol.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sol, la, sol, fa, do.
Let's try that one more time. I heard a couple things that didn't sound quite right. Let's see if we can all get it this time. So, 3, 4.
Sol, la, sol, mi, do.
Much better. Very nice job holding out the full value. Good job, David.
That was Paul.
That was Paul.
And other David.
Oh. Did you both do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We had a unified vowel.
Yeah, flipping.
So,
Why is it important to always know where do is? Because I can think intervallically between each pitch.
we're doing pretty easy sight singing right now. We're only in RL1. As we
Okay.
go on, no offense.
Oh dear Lord. There's more?
As we go on, we're going to be getting into much harder intervals, and eventually you're going to really want to be able to tell where do is. Just
Why?
trust me that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust.
I trust you, Miss Lindsay.
Thanks. Alright, so what we're going to do this time is that I'm going to write out this melody that we're doing, but I'm also going to write in do in the middle of every leap that we're doing. So, okay, so this is the this is the actual melody that, say, if this was a test that you would be seeing on the page. This is not a test. So where's the first leap in this melody?
Second measure.
G to B.
Right here. So I'm going to put in do here. Where's the next leap that we have?
A.
Last beat, same measure.
Mm-hmm. We're going to put in another do here. And there's one more, where is it?
F to D.
Mhm. So, what we're gonna do is that this time through, we're going to singing the does, all of these does in between these leaps. That means that if we give them each a quarter note value, that means that this is actually kind of unmetered. So just don't be worried about the fact that there's more beats in certain measures. Does everybody get where we're going? Okay. If you could sing the triad.
Do, mi, sol, mi, do, do.
All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la. Do, fa, mi, fa, do, re, do.
Does that make sense to everybody? Let's try to do it now, taking out the extra does that we wrote in, but keeping in mind those relationships for if you find any of these jumps tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, fa, mi, fa, re, do.
That was mostly good, but there were definitely still a couple problems that I heard. Let's try to put the does back in one more time and see if we can get those relationships back in your ear. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la. Do, fa, mi, fa, do, re, do.
Did you guys notice how everybody got all of the notes that time and we didn't when we took out the does? That's why always being able to tell where do is in the sight reading example is important. It really does make it easier. So let's try it one more time without the does. Here, how about this? Instead of just completely taking them out, let's put small rests in the space, and I want you to try to think in your head but not sing out loud the does so that you'll have space to sort of reorient yourself and find the next note. But don't actually sing out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, ti, la. Fa, mi, fa, re, do.
Good.
All right, that's it.